Hi everyone, I'm Jim and this is Crystal, and this is March 2025 news for Disneyland visitors and tourists. First off, Disneyland will be closing early at 8 p.m. for 2 days in the month of March, and that's March 4th and 6th, and that is for 90s Night, which is a special ticketed event. California Adventure will be closing at 5 p.m. on March 13th, and this is for a cast member event. So just be aware of those early closure dates and make adjustments to your reservations to get the most out of your day.
We've been getting this question a lot, and that question is, will there be fireworks during my trip? So one thing that we suggest is to always check the event calendar before your trip to find out these details. You want to go to Disneyland.com, and then you want to go to Tickets and Parks, then navigate to see all the hours and the park events, and you'll want to go to Nighttime Entertainment to see if there's fireworks during your trip. Now, March is spring break time, so the first half of March, fireworks are typically Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, weather dependent. Mid-March becomes full swing spring break, and typically fireworks will be nightly, weather dependent as well. So if it's really super windy, they will not do the fireworks and they'll just do a projection show.
As we mentioned in last month's news, the Pixar Place pool is currently under refurbishment, and the pool will reopen on April 1st. So if you are staying at the Pixar Place Hotel, just know that if you want to use the pool, you can stroll on over to the Disneyland Hotel and take advantage of the facilities over there.
Recently, we were on the Disneyland Hotel website and we wanted to point out something that we read on there, and that is they are going to be performing major maintenance on their electric vehicle chargers at the Disneyland Hotel. It just says from March until summer. So if you are going to be staying at the Disneyland Hotel and you have an EV, you'll need to go to the symbol lot to charge. We're not exactly sure how that process would work, so definitely inquire when you check in.
As we approach spring break season, expect there to be peak crowds from about mid-March until mid-April. And to give you an idea when spring breaks kick off, LA School District spring break is from March 17th to March 21st, and a large number of Northern California schools are April 7th through the 14th. You can expect peak crowds from about mid-March until mid-April. And if you are taking advantage of the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, make sure you know how to use it before you go to the park. Get familiar with the app and start booking those Lightning Lanes right away, because they will sell out quickly. And don't despair. If they do sell out, you can sit there and constantly refresh the app. I know that's not fun, but times do open up as people do cancel their plans. We do take advantage of that refresh option at the park to get the most out of our Lightning Lane Multi-Pass. Season of the Force kicks off in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge March 28th, and you can expect to see Luke Skywalker visiting Batuu. Additionally, there will be a projection show celebrating the Season of the Force, and Hyperspace Mountain makes its return to Space Mountain during the Season of the Force.
March 3rd, Storytellers Cafe, which is located in the Grand Californian Hotel, will be closing for a multi-week refurbishment. They're going to be adding 2 more buffet stations and about 1,000 more square feet. Additionally, Napa Rose, which is the very high-scale restaurant at the Grand Californian Hotel, will close on March 28th, and there is no reopening date. It just says fall 2025, so it will be a very lengthy refurbishment.
By the time this video is posted, Food and Wine Festival will have started, and that goes through April 22nd. And this is a special event over at California Adventure celebrating food and wine. And so you can go around the park, get tastings of different types of food. And in addition, during this festival, Soarin' Over California makes its annual return.
If you're a Disney Visa card holder like we are, you can get 30% off rooms at the Disneyland Resort hotels, and this is from March 23rd to May 15th.
If you have been paying attention to the Disneyland app, you might have seen that Guardians of the Galaxy has been really crowded. That's because it's operating at reduced capacity. It will be going down shortly for refurbishment. And if you are planning on visiting California Adventure before it goes down for refurbishment, please bring your patience, because the lines are long, and get those Lightning Lanes booked early because they will sell out quickly. There will be a couple of conventions that will impact your travel during the month of March. And the first one is the Dance Championships, and that will be March 21st. So you can expect a lot of teams to be entering the parks around the 21st. And then WonderCon, which is a huge convention in the area will be March 28th, so you could expect high hotel prices and very large crowds.
Moving on to ride closures, first up is Disneyland. The Disneyland Railroad and the monorail will reopen on March 7th. Jolly Holiday Bakery, which is super popular, is reopening on March 21st. Indiana Jones is closing March 17th, and I have heard a rumor it should reopen on April 25th. That is not an official announcement from Disney, that's just a rumor that I've heard, so take that with a grain of salt. Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln and the Disney Gallery should reopen on July 17th. This is going to have the new Walt Disney animatronic, and they're doing it on July 17th for Disneyland's 70th anniversary. Meet Tinkerbell at Pixie Hollow should reopen on April 5th, and I say should because they have scheduled this reopening quite a few times and they keep pushing it back. Guardians of the Galaxy at California Adventure is going down for refurbishment on March 10th and is reopening on March 21st. And Grizzly River Run is currently closed and will reopen on March 14th.